Hi everyone, Michael here from Spirit Comics. This is Wednesday, September 13th, 2017. It is New Comics Day, and I had a list of those that I wanted, but I couldn't afford them all, so I had to ask John, who runs Purple Earth Comics here in Huntington, West Virginia, to please set them back for me till another week, because this past week I was dealing with seizure activity. I'm epileptic, and on September 1st I forgot to take 2 doses of medication at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. and that caused me to have seizures 7 times the very next day, at 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and 1 at night, if I remember correctly. And my parents remember better than I do. And so that following Monday till that following Monday to Saturday. Well, Monday I was a little bit better, but but enough to go home because I stayed with my mom for the weekend. But I had lost my tablet, my Samsung tablet. So until I find it, I'm going to be making videos this way. And I lost it on that Saturday. I sat down in my TV room and I was using it, and I don't know what happened next. I just remember coming to, because I blacked out. That's the kind of seizure I have. I black out for approximately 30 seconds or so. I blacked out and it was nowhere to be seen. I know I shouldn't have taken it off the charger that morning, but I can't change the past. I'm not Barry Allen, and even when he changes the past, it's bad news. So I dealt with slight convulsing. It's jerking of my left leg from Tuesday till Saturday, when I was really better. And so that's what's been going on, in case you missed the previous video, which I will have a link to in the description. It's an update of what's been going on, along with some commentary. But right now, let's get into the comics. This is what I have for a new comic day. Now, I buy from Purple Earth Comics. That's here in Huntington, West Virginia. It's owned by a man named John. He's a really nice guy. And if you come to Huntington, he'll give you the same discount he gives me, because he gives it to all his customers. At least that's to my knowledge. A 20% discount on all comic books. So first up is Superwoman number 14. This comic does not get enough love, I tell you. It comes out only once a month, and sometimes the stories are a little bit slow. Sometimes they're, heart-wrenching. It varies from month to month. Next up is Justice League of America. Can you see that? Number 14. This is, I think, the finale of a story arc. Or maybe it's not. This is where Ryan Show, now this is tries to find Ray Palmer, the original Atom. This is Panic in the Multiverse, and this is Panic in the Microverse, Part 3. Justice League of America, number 14. And the story's been a little bit slow, but it's just being it. I believe it'll get better. This is a new story arc for The Flash, Bloodwork, Part 1. This looks really good. I like this cover. And I'm really sad to see this. I'm maybe even sadder to read it. This is let me see here. Is this part of it? Part of a continuing arc? I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell where DC is going to put the name of the story. Here we go. This is Detective Comics 964. Alas, poor Clayface. They've been writing Clayface as a good guy, and I've really enjoyed that. But it looks like they're going to put him in the other category again. A bad guy. I don't dig that. I really don't. Because they've built him up as a good guy. And now they're going to rewrite him. And let's see, next up we have here a story called Gotham City Limits. Batgirl and Birds of Prey, number 14, guest starring Batman and Batwoman. I like that cover. They're on the road. Next up, I know people said stuff about this book, but I really don't care because I like I love the writing in X-Men Gold. This is X-Men Gold number 11. That's Omega Red on the cover there. They're fighting. Something's going down. It looks like this book is going to be really good. And this is a book that I do not really follow unless it's about a saga or it's a tie-in or something. I was not happy when DC increased the price of some of their comic books from $2.99 to $3.99. So I decided to drop some, and this is one of them. Teen Titans, number 12. It's a Dark Knights Metal tie-in. And so that's the reason I picked it up. And also, Dark Knights Metal number 2. Metal on metal, as Anvil sang. Metal on metal. And, not only does DC have the metal storyline going on right now, but they have something new. Action Comics number 987. This is the lenticular cover that says Hope, and at the top it says The Oz Effect, Part 1. Who is Mr. Oz? And of course, in memory of the great Jack Kirby, this is issue 2 of a 12-part series Mr. Miracle. And I want to give a shout out to our brain work. I believe let me see here. Mitch Jared. I'm not sure if I got that right. I believe he is Mitch Gerard is the one who does the art work for Mr. Miracle. He just had a baby in his family. Congratulations. That's Mr. Miracle number 2. And boy, it's difficult doing the balancing act. This is a X-Men Blue number 11 from Marvel Comics. Not sure what's going on there. It looks like somebody got their butt beaten up by Storm, probably. Hey, if Storm's in the comic, then it's got to be good. You know, Cullen Bunn. You know, I've been following X-Men Blue, and it's had its ups and its downs, but I'm still following it because I think it can turn into something spectacular. Here is the next to the last issue of Hulk. This is Hulk 10. Yes, there is going to be issue 11, and then this comic will be no more. It will be going into they'll be transitioning back into the She-Hulk comic, which I'm very glad to see. And here is something I am going to read tonight. I have loved this arc tremendously. Heart of the Amazon, Wonder Woman, number 30, written by Miss Shea Fontana. I know some people have, criticized her writing because it's always too childish. Oh, she came off of DC Superheroes. I really don't care. I've enjoyed her arc, and I will miss her writing. I really will. Next up is Batman, number 30, The War of Jokes and Riddles Interlude. So this is an 8-part story, and so this is just like, you know what an interlude is. It's the stop in it's the pause in a song or a play. Oh my gosh. Well, this has been a difficult arc to follow. I mean, it was a little bit confusing at first, but the second part of it was better. This is Justice League number 28, Legacy, Part 3, and it says Aquaman is back from the future, and he's taking no prisoners. There's Superman on the ground, unconscious. Looks like also, I think, Wonder Woman there in the background. Maybe, yeah, Simon Baz, the Green Lantern. And that's Aquaman? Oh, he looks kind of like Cyborg there. Now, this next title, I did not start collecting when when the Rebirth initiative began, because I was not interested, but I have been collecting Harley Quinn. Isn't she a doll? I mean, look at that kitty. It's tough to think that she could knock the crap out of you. But she could. She could put you 6 feet under if she wanted to. And look at that hammer. Pow! I started reading Harley Quinn because of the backstory called Joker Loves Harley. And it was drawn in the classic style from the 90s. Remember Batman the Animated Series? That's how it was drawn. Oh my! What's this here? And I have no idea what this is down here in the corner. But anyway, this is next up we have Green Lanterns. And I love this. This book, Green Lanterns, number 30. And inside it says, next issue, final showdown. And look at all that stuff that's going on there. I mean, yeah, you've got that, looks like, you sort of have some empty space there on the cover, but really look at what's going on. That's like a blast of energy hitting Simon Baz. And he's taking the brunt of that energy. Oh my. Oh, this looks good here. Nightwing, number 28. And if you can't see all of that, I mean, up at the top, that's Zatanna. Next to her, Batman. And off to the right there is Cyborg. And then right across the page, no, wait a minute, that's Zatanna, then Green Lantern. And here's Batman right here, where my fingers. That's Batman. Next to him, Aquaman, as he should be drawn in his own book. Next to him, Superman and the Flash. And somebody after that, but I can't tell. And I think Huntress is supposed to be in this one too. Now this story is okay. This story has been really cool, I think. Hard Traveling Hero, Green Arrow, number 30. Now I don't know how this book has been selling. I don't know how many people have. I don't know how many shops have been buying Green Arrow, or how it's been selling overall across the nation. How many people have been buying the book. But I have a hunch that maybe it's not been faring too well, because this story arc has shown us guest appearances by Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, and I think somebody else. So maybe they put some familiar faces in Green Arrow to up the sales. I don't know. But I do love this cover. And I think Green Lantern is also in this issue. I think he was in the previous one. But I might be wrong about that. But anyways, I have seen Green Lantern. And I'm talking about Hal Jordan. I'm pretty sure I've seen him in one of the previous issues. Superman, number 30. Oh, look at that cover! Something's going on there. That's Sinestro, the dead Sinestro, I might add, who died in the Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps sometime back, unless that's a Sinestro from another universe. And that's Superman wearing the Parallax suit. And I know a little bit about the Parallax suit. It's something that Hal Jordan created, I think, before the Convergence event that happened in 2015 to 2016 or something like that. But just look at that cover. That is magnificent. Look at the beauty. I mean, there's some bad guy there, and it's lots of bright colors. This energy, it's the yellow energy. It's just right in your face, man. Look at that. I love it. Now, make sure I'm in the right place here. As you can tell, I am a DC person. I prefer DC rather than Marvel, because there's more DC Comics books, DC Comics stories that I enjoy. This is also one of them I did not want to put down when the price hike began sometime back. Supergirl, number 12. I wasn't sure if I had it when I was at Purple Earth Comics a couple weeks ago, so I asked John to hold this back for me. And I love this cover. I love the artwork on Supergirl right now, because number 11 was very similar to this in the artwork. Now, I did hear about a variant cover for number 12, but I wasn't able to get it. However, I was able to get the variant for Supergirl number 13. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes, look at that skirt hike up, and oh, look at that little kitty. Yeah, that's Supergirl being super attractive. Yes, she is. That's it, Supergirl number 13. And of course, that they can't draw her like that inside, but my gosh, look at the first page. Look at the action going on there. I haven't even gotten to the annual yet because I wanted to read issue 12 first. And there is a +1. And you're asking, what do you mean +1? Well, yesterday I walked down to downtown, and I walked to Comic World because I needed to get some bags and boards for a comic book to bag some comics from the Silver Age. And I looked in the 99-cent box that Comic World has. It's pretty cool. They have their box is 99 cents for each comic, or $4.99 for 10. This is the Green Lantern Corps 213, 75 cents back in June of 1987. Slave of Star Sapphire. And look at how Star Sapphire is just, caressing her chin. It's like, yes, you're now mine. And I haven't even read this yet, but I'm just flipping through, and it's beautiful artwork that came from that you would see in the 1980s. Not that there isn't beautiful artwork now, but I truly do like this style of artwork. I do. And I like the old costumes. So that's the +1. New Comic Day, September 13, 2017, +1. And so I asked John to put the others on hold. I'm gonna check to see how much I actually have in my reserves and maybe go back Friday and pick them up if at all possible, because I did ask him to hold one of the Generation issues from Marvel, the Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel. I'm really interested in reading that one. So I am going to try to read and review some of these tonight, if possible. So all I ask that you do is please hit subscribe down there so you can know what's going on here at Spirit Comics, and also smash that bell right next to subscribe so you can be notified of every new upload so you won't miss anything. I'm a new channel. I'm just trying to upload as much as I can, often, hopefully daily if at all possible. And I will go back and review some older comics as well. That is, if I can read them, because I do have I mean, I can read. Yes, I can read. That's why I have glasses. But some comics, that are sort of smeared because they're old and it's kind of hard to read the lettering. But like I said, please subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified of new uploads. And also, share this video with others so other people can enjoy these videos and subscribe as well. I only have just a few videos right now, but I'm going to have more. I promise you. And it's going to take me a while to read all these new ones, but I may have to reread the other issues from the story arcs so that you can get the full understanding of what's going on. Anyways, I'm just trying to do this my own way because I love comics dearly. Yes, I do. And the slogan of Spirit Comics is bringing the fun back. Yes, I'm going to be writing some stories of my own. Hopefully, I can collaborate with an artist who would like to help me out in seeing this come to fruition. That's all in good time. So I thank you for watching, and you have a great day.